Thank you. Why my set got to start off like this, yo? You know what I'm saying? As soon as I get up here, they want to have conversations and shit. No, don't be sorry, man. It's not your fault, bro. I should have known this was going to happen. I saw the demographics before I got up here. I should have known this is what was going to happen. Well, anyway, it's good to be in front of y'all. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for coming out tonight. Word. Pleasure to be here. Let's go on and get started. So first things first, be grateful for the job you have, because it could always be worse. I'm a stand-up comedian. I start my job with a round of applause, right? Beautiful way to start your work. I could have a way worse job. I could be a weather reporter for CNN. Nobody cares about those people. Nobody. They send them out in the storm. I don't mean the hurricane is on its way. I mean the hurricane is right here and the news reporter is right here. And they still try to do their jobs. There was this one lady, the wind was killing her. And she was like, if you're still in this part of Florida, we're gonna need you to evacuate. I'm at home like, you need to evacuate. Get out of there. That wind is killing you. And everybody you talking to is at home safe. You can do this on Zoom. You don't need to be here, yo. Sure enough, the same lady, they put her out at the edge of the beach. I don't know why. The water was coming up so high that it was going up and over her shoulder until finally this lady fell into the water. Now, you would think that if you're a weather reporter and I'm your cameraman and you fall into the water, you would hope that I would put the camera down and try to help you out the water. Or at the very least, hand you some wire and drag you to safety. Not CNN. The camera followed her as she went downstream. And they cut back to the newsroom. They said, we'll be right back with more coverage on the hurricane right after this. And when they came back, you would have thought they would have had a new news anchor. No, it was the same lady wrinkling out her shirt like, y'all gotta get out of here. It's ridiculous. Be happy for the job you have. I'm a New Yorker, and my Knicks just won, thank God. Hey, man. That was beautiful, bro, because it was the return of New York energy. If you don't know what New York energy is, all of the Knicks games that were on the road, a whole bunch of New Yorkers showed up to that team's arena, and we shat on the people that were from there to their faces. Then we left. That's New York energy. And it felt beautiful because it was like, how do I put it? New York is a place that, like, usually we get along, but we don't, right? We got 5 boroughs here. The boroughs argue amongst themselves. The Knicks are our one thing that we all unite around, right? And every New Yorker is a Knicks fan. From me all the way up to the President of the United States. That motherfucker said he was gonna come to Madison Square Garden for Game 3. Knicks fans all around the world was like, yo, don't fuck the vibe up, man. Don't mess the vibe up. We don't need that. Don't mess the vibe up. But this is what you forgot, that Trump is a New Yorker. And if you didn't know that from his birth certificate, he proved it when he got shot. Trump got shot in a place called Butler, PA. And when Trump got shot, that's when I was like, oh yeah, nah, I might not like him, but he's one of us. Because only a New Yorker would talk that much shit, then get shot, hide behind everybody that he came there with. As soon as the coast was clear, got right back to talking shit, just like a real New Yorker. Like a real New Yorker. Trump was behind that podium talking like a wrestler. He said, if you really want to see something bad happen, pow, oh my God! Secret Service, get out here, protect me, protect me. They protected him. 5 seconds later, they're like, Mr. President, the coast is clear. Trump got up and was like, yeah, yeah. I was like, that's a real New Yorker right there. Sure enough, he said he wanted to come to game 3, and he came, and it's like, hey man, if you're gonna come to game 3 for the Knicks, just bring, not positivity, because he don't have that, but bring some help, right? Bring some help for the team. Trump showed up and fell asleep. He fell asleep, and people got mad at him. He was like, look at this motherfucker. He showed up and he fell asleep. I'm like, he's 80. He better had fell asleep. Game came on at 8:30. It was 10 o'clock. He better be out cold back there. He's 80 years old, yo. If he was wide awake, I'd have been at home like he on cocaine. Y'all see that shit? The president is on cocaine. No, like a regular 80-year-old, he sat there. He was normal for the first 2 minutes. That's 80 years old. That's what my grandmother did. That's what Trump's doing. But he came to the game, and sure enough, we lost. And it's like, President, if you're going to come to the game, help out. If Victor Wembanyama scores 20 points at halftime, deport him. Thank you. That's what you here for. Do what's right. Help the team. Get him out of here. You don't even got to keep him deported. Just deport him for that game, yo. Couldn't believe that shit. You spent all that time. We don't even like ICE in New York, but if you want to get them over, deport Wemby for 3 hours, and I swear your approval rating will jump 0.5%. Imagine that shit. They come back from halftime, they got Victor Wembanyama in the back. Trump standing behind him. I heard you were an alien. We're gonna find out if you a legal one or not. But it's all right. We won anyway. And they threw an egg at Wemby. It's fucked up, man. You want to know what's sad about that? When they threw an egg at Victor Wembanyama, in New York, there was people that are mature. They were like, oh, you can't do things like that. And they would talk to Knicks fans. We had to act like we were sad that they did that shit. Like, yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Such a shame that they threw an egg at this 7-foot-tall millionaire. That's a shame. Get the fuck out of here, man. No disrespect to Wemby, because I like Wemby, but it's like, hey, man, I'm from New York. They used to throw eggs at us for Halloween just to do it. Welcome to the city, big dog. And the thing about it is, like, people in San Antonio was like, what was the NYPD doing when they threw eggs at Victor Wembanyama? What was the NYPD doing? Did you not hear what you just said? It's the NYPD. They're Knicks fans too, bro. What do you think? They let them throw eggs at Wemby. You think the cops didn't see the person with the eggs? Somebody got up that day and was like, I'm going to ShopRite right now. And they bought a dozen eggs. Well, in this economy, they bought a half dozen eggs. And they had one mission. They was going to catch Victor Wembanyama because he threw our point guard to the ground. That motherfucker had them 2 eggs. It was probably like Eggland's Best or something like that. Now, the whole Spurs bus, this is how you know it was like a hit, because all the other players got off the bus, no problem. They waited for Wemby. They saw Wemby, and they threw the first egg, but you could tell they wasn't confident when they threw the first egg, because they threw it and missed. Whoever did it, they was scared as shit. They did. And you could tell, like, there was an NYPD cop, like, not too far behind. That motherfucker was looking back like, man, I feel bad for Webby, bro, but fuck him, we won. Yeah, but don't mess up the good luck, because again, everybody was on the same accord in the city. All homeless people started acting different. They was on the trains like, hey, y'all, we ain't jerking off this week. Knicks in 5, all right? Knicks in 5. Oh, man, mean shit. That's the pack they came with. But it was beautiful to see the city like that, especially living here. I live here in Manhattan, and how do I put this? People here have pets and they love their pets, and that's nice. But can we admit that it's gone too far? Like, if you're the type of person that would dress your dog in a full human outfit, stop doing that. I was walking down the block, this lady's dog was wearing a black American Eagle hoodie. I was wearing the same American Eagle hoodie. Why me and your dog dressed the same? And I don't know if you've seen this before, but if I see it again, I'm gonna commit a crime. If I see another dog in a stroller, I'm gonna lose my mind. They don't belong in strollers. Do you know what that does to regular thinking people? You see a stroller and think, baby. You walk past, get a look under the plastic, Rottweiler. You know how scary that is? My neighbor did me like that. This is over the pandemic. I hadn't seen her in months. The next time I seen her, she had a stroller. I said, oh, wow, you had a baby? Can I take a look? She looked at me and said, sure. Pull the plastic, pit bull. This is my neighbor. I only have neighbor small talk queued up, but I'm expecting a human child. So when I see the pit bull, it threw me off so bad, I didn't know what to say. So I said what I had queued up. I was like, it looked just like you. I didn't know what to say. And if you've ever seen a dog in a stroller, you ever notice how frightened the dog is to be in the stroller? Her dog was in the stroller looking up at me like, I don't know why I'm in here either. I have 4 legs. Walking is kind of my thing. Look, man, I would leave her, but she feeds me. And I got a polo sweater coming in next week. It's fucking ridiculous, man. And it's like I live on the cusp of 2 very different situations. Like I can look out one window, look to the left, and you can see the lady pushing the dog in a stroller. You can see that. But then on the other side, the kids over there, they started a new business. They're selling heroin now. And I don't know what's in heroin, but any drug so strong that you would accept customer service that's that bad is way too strong to be on the market. Heroin dealers talk to their customers like they don't get paid from them. I'm walking out one day, I saw the man tell his customer, get your shit and get the fuck off my block. And if I catch you on the block again, I'm gonna smack the shit out you. I smoke weed. If my weed man ever spoke to me in that tone of voice, he's fired. You understand? If the weed man ever said, get your AAA, take this A, get my $30, never talk to me like that again. Not heroin, that man said, I'll smack the shit out you. And the guy said, okay, and he walked off in another direction. It was that day I learned the hierarchy of terrible customer service. It's DMV customer service, then heroin dealer customer service. And where I'm from, we didn't even call them heroin addicts. We called them dope fiends. Now, used to be, if you saw a dope fiend, they would do the same thing. They would get high and do the dope lean. If you don't know what the dope lean is, if you ever see a grown adult outside doing this, that's the dope lean. And just so you know, the further they lean, the better the dope was. If you walk out and they doing the Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal, they doing this, that's the weak shit. But if you walk out and it's forehead past kneecaps, that's blue magic right there. Now, that's what I saw growing up. I don't know if the 11 herbs and spices and heroin changed, but the new heroin addicts are the most hyperactive you will ever see. I was coming here and I saw, I'm lying, I ain't see shit. I heard somebody screaming, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent. I was like, yo, whoever that cop is arresting, he want them to know that they could shut up. I got 5 feet close and realized it wasn't a cop at all. It was one heroin addict arresting himself. I've never seen anything like that, ever. I don't know what he did today. He was putting himself in jail tonight for it, though. He was pushing himself against the wall. You have the right to remain silent. He had his arm behind his back. You have the right to remain silent. He was police brutalizing himself. I've never seen that. This is a whole white heroin addict. I'm watching him thinking, Black Lives Matter. Look at this shit. Now, as he's arresting himself, all he keep yelling is, you have the right to remain silent. And I have a law and order law degree. So I figured I'd help him out. I got a little closer. I said, anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be provided for you. Because I ain't wanting to make an illegal arrest. I said all that. Buddy looked over and he said, thanks, man. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be provided for you. Hey, New York Comedy Club, you've been enjoying. My name's Neko White. Good night.